4, 3, 2, 1.
Hey guys, it's Tuesday. Yeah, not quite hump day, and not Monday. I'm going to play some more Blade Runner, and as you recall, last episode, Ray McCoy was captured and was tied to a chair in I think it's the same building where Leon lives. And he's got to escape that. And then there's also that weird dream he had where he's on Mars and the little girl was there, the 14-year-old sex model. I'm like, what the fuck? That's what she is. She's a pleasure model. 14-year-old. Yeah. There's some weird shit in this damn game. Stuff that makes me feel skeevy just talking about it. But he has been captured. He had his ass kicked on the roof of Sebastian's apartment complex, and now they took him to 118 West Hunterwasser, I think. It's the address where Leon lives. And before we start the game, I want to say hello to everybody. My friend Dust Wolfen, what's up, my friend? Lord Thoth is he. Lord Thoth. It's like sauce, but you say it like you have a lisp. Thoth. I like to put Thoth on my food. And Thoffer and Thuckadash. And let's see, who else is here? Well, of course, my buddy Zax is here. And he is also producing this episode. And Thoth. Thoffer and Thuckadash. I'm glad you guys are here. And I guess I get this game here loaded up, huh? Yeah. Here we go. I'm going to let the game take over here on the screen. Boop. I guess load game.
It felt and smelled like real cheese. Dairy products were choice contraband, scarce and mucho expensive. Selling them was a Class A felony. Hysteria Hall was an arcade down near Nightclub Row.
You let them in my room?
They have a warrant.
Here's
What was I
Leon
supposed
scene.
to do?
They took my pictures.
Couldn't stop them.
How about me? You think I'm easy to stop? Who the hell are you?
McCoy, LPD.
LPD, huh? Maybe you guys can return something to me.
How do you know we got it?
One of your own. Invaded my property. Bad haircut. Stupid coat. The other guy.
What other guy?
Don't play dumb.
What about him?
Nothing. I just thought you were going to arrest me, that's all.
I don't care about your little run-in with the manager, okay? I'm looking for a couple of replicants.
Can't help you there, friend.
Maybe the clerk can tell me who was renting that room back there. Why were you hassling him?
You let these creeps in my room. I'm a very private person.
What do they got against you?
Nothing, friend. I ain't done nothing.
Well, we're all innocents, aren't we?
Damn straight. And I don't like people asking questions either.
Just help me out here a little more. You seen a big Rasta guy around here, or a guy with a beard and dark eyes?
A Rasta? What's that?
He's got dreadlocks, talks with an accent.
Oh. No, I ain't seen no one like that. Look, my mother's waiting for me. You stick around. Maybe the manager will come back.
I didn't know who was working this side of the pool, but whoever it was, they'd been pretty thorough going through the joint. I doubted if there was anything I could find that hadn't already been snagged and bagged. The guy who'd set the bomb had been sloppy.
Of course I hear you.
My ribs still hurt, and at least 2 teeth were loose. Sadiq was a tough customer, but he just didn't act like a rep. I got in at least one good shot, and he definitely felt...
Huh. Excuse me.
Hello, it's J.F. Sebastian.
I recognized the logo on the envelope. It was
Why aren't you out?
Holden's badge.
Ah, that's what that is. Okay, okay. That rotating baby is problematic. Guess I can't go over to that side of the room. Fish scale. That's it.
The car looked a lot like the one I'd been tracking. The driver had been smart enough to pull the license plate, but the vehicle identification number was still there. If I ran it through the mainframe back at the station, I could ID the owner. The wrapper was from a vendor I knew. Best liking dogs in the 4th sector. That wasn't saying a whole lot, but with an arcade next door and a dozen nightclubs down the street, Mia and Murray's stand saw more action in a night than my spinster aunt saw all last century.
It was the trickster. He said Pat doesn't have a mink coat. She's got a good Republican cloth coat. That's all.
You're wrong.
You guys still battling it out?
That's what keeps a marriage alive and kicking, Ray. What can we do you for?
The works.
Coming right up. You know anything about politics, Ray? Famous quotes, things like that?
I try not to.
How about the checker speech?
Never heard of it.
Hoover's checker speech.
Nixon's checker speech.
You're forgetting a lot, your old age.
Right behind you, lady.
You ever seen this girl around here? Maybe in the arcade?
Oh, yes. I saw her come out of the arcade yesterday.
No, it was the day before.
Maybe you saw her both days.
No, I'm positive. It was yesterday.
You're positively wrong. It was 2 days ago. Sure as God made little green apples.
You're getting Alzheimer's, sweetie.
Okay, just forget it. You know where I could score some cheese? Like this stuff?
Boy, don't flesh that around here.
He's the police, sweetie.
Besides, the kids today just as soon twist a knife in your backside as to ask Virginian for the tram home. Show that cheese around here, you become a marked man.
Who sells it?
No, we aren't asking for any trouble, Ray.
I'm not working bunco. I just want some information.
That nutty broad who runs Kingston Kitchen. She's always bragging about her special ingredient.
That stew she makes, it always did taste a little gamey.
And she charges an arm and leg for it, too.
I found this wrapper.
Yeah, that's from one of our dogs.
Be good, you two. Be good, you two.
So Gerry has talked about the remake before, and I think he said that there was an issue. They lost the source code or something, so it makes it complicated to do a remake. Is that right, Gerry?
What's going on is the first group of guys ran into trouble and they had to recreate some of the stuff to clean it up, this version, so we could play it. And the other company that stepped in is running into the same problem. So that's why there's been so many delays, because the original code to this game was lost. Where is the lady? There she is. I couldn't see her.
Scale from a fish.
Same as other one. Not fish. Snake scale.
What other one?
Other police show me scale from same snake. I send him to Abdul Hassan.
How could you tell I was police?
Both of you walking around look confused, like you in wrong place.
Anything unusual happening down here?
I haven't heard much. All been very quiet.
Anything unusual happening down here?
Business slow today. But tonight my people bring over baby barracudas. They're very cute. You should buy.
I'll pass. Anything unusual happening down here?
Yeah.
I haven't heard much. all been very quiet.
I don't know.
Any luck finding more of that dragonfly jewelry?
Ah, see, I was right. This you showed me was part of a collection bought for a nightclub in Fourth Sector.
You know the name of the nightclub owner?
No, senor. But my friend, he says the man is not certain.
Thanks for your help. How's business?
Good, very good. Holidays coming soon. Everyone wants insects.
Yeah, I can't imagine a better stocking stuffer.
It was bought by, I think, Microsoft, and in the process of purchasing it, things were just misplaced and lost.
Mia and Murray tell me you're using cheese in your stew. Real cheese.
Them old buzzards. What they know?
I could take a sample of that stew you're cooking back to the lab and have it tested.
Why you pick on Mama Isabella? I never do you no harm.
Where'd you get it?
My sister, she got connections.
Where can I find her?
She back in Jamaica, man. Far away from here. She send me cheese once, maybe twice a month. No, funny thing you asking about the cheese. Last week, this ugly little man he run by, grab whole box of empty takeout cartons right off the counter. Police next door, they just laugh. Say guy'd not be so happy when he opened them cartons.
What's that have to do with the cheese?
Cheese hidden in that box, man. Keeping it safe till I cook up a new batch. So how could I tell police to bring back box? They find cheese, they shut me down.
This guy who robbed you, what do you look like?
Charred, real charred. Bad clothes, colors way too bright. Funny bow tie. Maybe you look for this ugly little deviant? I'm thinking you not really care about the cheese.
You're right, but I still think you ought to get yourself a different secret ingredient.
You bet, man. That cheese been nothing but trouble for Mama Isabella.
Thanks for your time. Thanks for your time.
I remember he bought stew from her in one version of this game, and for some reason, they changed some stuff. Scum did, the people that developed this version. God, I love the visual effects in this. I can hardly wait till we get that cleaned up version.
Mainframe and shooting range.
I'm missing a picture. I think I need to go back.
Laboratory.
That would be cool if they had a time machine. No. I missed something.
It felt and smelled like real cheese. Dairy products were choice contraband, scarce and mucho expensive. Selling them was a Class A felony. Strange. Hysteria Hall was an arcade down near Nightclub Row.
It's a bong. Could have sworn. It's like I'm missing something. Because I'm supposed to get that moon bus photo, and I can't remember where I'm supposed to get that from. Hold on. I know what I'm going to do. Let's do a quick Google. Oh yeah, I wouldn't want to. I gotta have cheese, man. Cheese is the shit. Blade Runner Furnace. Spoilers. Google group. Okay, I think that was it that I picked up.
You let him in my room?
They had a warrant, mister. What was I supposed to do?
They took my pictures.
Couldn't stop them.
How about me? You think I'm easy to stop? Who the hell are you?
McCoy, LPD.
LPD, huh? Maybe you guys can return something to me.
How do you know we got it?
One of your own. Invaded my property. Bad haircut. Stupid coat. The other guy.
I love
What
that
other guy?
bad haircut.
Go play
Stupid
dumb.
coat.
What about him?
Nothing. I just thought you were gonna arrest me, that's all.
I don't care about your little run-in with the manager, okay? I'm looking for a couple of replicants.
Can't help you there, friend.
Maybe the clerk can tell me who was renting that room back there. Why were you hassling him?
You let these creeps in my room. I'm a very private person.
What do they got against you?
Nothing, friend. I ain't done nothing.
Well, we're all innocents, aren't we?
Damn straight. And I don't like people asking questions either.
Just help me out here a little more. You seen a big Rasta guy around here? Or a guy with a beard and dark eyes?
A Rasta? What's that?
He's got dreadlocks. Talks with an accent.
Oh. No, I ain't seen no one like that.
No, he
Look,
won't let me draw the
My
gun.
mother's waiting for me. You stick around. Maybe the manager will come back.
Yeah, it won't let me shoot him.
I didn't know who was working this side of the pool, but whoever it was, they'd been pretty thorough going through the joint. I doubted if there was anything I could find that hadn't already been snagged and bagged.
See, he doesn't say it's Holden's badge. I have to go find that later. That's why I was confused. Like, what the heck is that? I guess I'll leave now. All right. Good luck with that concussion.
The car looked a lot like the one I'd been tracking. The driver had been smart enough to pull the license plate, but the vehicle identification number was still there. If I ran it through the mainframe back at the station, I could ID the owner. The wrapper was from a vendor I knew. Best liking dogs in the 4th sector. That wasn't saying a whole lot, but with an arcade next door and a dozen nightclubs down the street, Mia and Murray's stand saw more action in a night than my spinster aunt saw all last century.
It was the textile. He said Pat doesn't have a mink coat. She's got a good Republican cloth coat. That's all.
You're wrong, sweetie. It was Herbert Hoover.
You guys still battling it out?
That's what keeps a marriage alive and kicking, Ray. What can we do you for?
The works.
Coming right up. You know anything about politics, Ray? Famous quotes, things like that?
I try not to.
How about the checker speech?
Never heard of it.
Hoover's checker speech.
Nixon's checker speech.
You're forgetting a lot, your old age.
Right behind you, lady.
You ever seen this girl around here? Maybe in the arcade?
Oh, yes. I saw her come out of the arcade yesterday.
No, it was the day before.
Maybe you saw her both days.
No, I'm positive. It was yesterday.
You're positively wrong. It was 2 days ago, sure as God made little green apples.
You're getting Alzheimer's, sweetie.
Okay, just forget it. You know where I could score some cheese? Like this stuff?
Boy, don't flesh that around here.
He's the police, sweetie.
Besides, the kids today Just as soon twist a knife in your backside as to ask Virginian for the tram home. Show that cheese around here, you become a marked man.
Who sells it?
Now, we aren't asking for any trouble, Ray.
I'm not working bunco. I just want some information.
That nutty broad who runs Kingston Kitchen. She's always bragging about her special ingredient.
That stew she makes, it always did taste a little gamey.
And she charges an arm and leg for it, too.
I found this wrapper.
Yeah, that's from one of our dogs.
Be good, you two. Is this scale from a fish?
Same as other one. Not fish. Snake scale.
What other one?
Other police show me scale from same snake. I send him to Abdul Hassan.
How could you tell I was police?
Both of you walking around look confused, like you in wrong place.
Anything unusual happening down here?
Business slow today. But tonight my people bring over baby barracudas. They're very cute. You should buy.
I'll pass. Anything unusual happening down here?
I haven't heard much. All been very quiet.
Any luck finding more of that dragonfly jewelry?
Ah, see, I was right. This you show me was part of a collection bought for a nightclub in 4th Sector.
You know the name of the nightclub owner?
No, senor. But my friend, he says the man is not selling.
Thanks for your help. How's business?
Good, very good. Holidays coming soon. Everyone wants insects.
Yeah, I can't imagine a better stocking stuffer.
Nobody over at Hassan, so I guess once again I'll go back and talk to that Jamaican lady. I wonder what she's Jamaican.
Mia and Murray tell me you're using cheese in your stew. Real cheese.
Them old buzzards. What they know?
I could take a sample of that stew you're cooking back to the lab and have it tested.
Why you pick on Mama Isabella? I never do. You know her.
Isabella.
Where'd you get it?
My sister. She got connections.
Where can I find her?
She back in Jamaica, man. Far away from here.
Jamaica, man.
She send me cheese once, maybe twice a month. You know, funny thing you asking about the cheese. Last week, this ugly little man, he run by, grab whole box of empty takeout cartons right off the counter. Police next door, they just laugh. Say the guy not be so happy when he opened them cartons.
What's that have to do with the cheese?
Cheese hidden in that box, man. Keeping it safe till I cook up a new batch. So how could I tell police to bring back box? They find cheese, they shut me down.
This guy who robbed you, what do you look like?
Charged, real charged. Bad clothes, colors way too bright. Funny bow tie. Maybe you look for this ugly little thief, yeah? I'm thinking you not really care about the cheese.
You're right, but I still think you ought to get yourself a different secret ingredient.
You bet, man. That cheese been nothing but trouble for Mama Isabella.
Thanks for your time. Thanks for your time. Thanks for your time. Thanks for your time. Thanks for your time.
Probably some fresh, frothy mother's milk to make that cheese.
Mainframe and shooting range.
Another retirement in the 4th sector today as a blaze.
There.
Moon bus.
Moon bus.
That guy sure gets around. Give me a hard copy of that. That can't be me. Give me a hard copy of that.
Yeah, enhance. Enhance. Enhance, 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 enhance. Oh, there we go. It's Sadiq.
Give me a hard copy of that. That's damn strange. Give me a hard copy of that.
Who took the photo?
Uploading personal clue database.
The mainframe confirmed what I'd already guessed. The car from Chinatown was the same vehicle that had smacked the hydrant at Runciter's. The car was registered to a woman named Dektora. She'd bought it from a used car lot in the 4th sector. I ran the name through records and came up empty. The used car lot checked out clean too, but maybe the owner could tell me something.
What's up, Time Prophet? How you doing tonight, man? That is an ugly owl.
Beautiful, isn't it?
The owl or the view?
Both.
The view's amazing. The owl, well, artificial things never did that much for me.
It's a flawless replica. We used a real one as a model.
Owls are extinct. Who told you the model was real?
Dr. Terrell?
He's wrong, or lying. Check your Sydneys.
Eldon wouldn't make up something like that.
That's an interesting
You're
thought
Tyrell's
there.
assistant?
Yes, I'm Rachel. Dr. Terrell is very busy. I'm fully familiar with all Terrell operations.
He does know I'm a cop, right? Blade Runner unit?
Dr. Terrell has already met with one Blade Runner today and has important business to attend to. Your department should coordinate its efforts better.
Yeah, but...
You may speak
Yeah, in
to
fact,
me,
I
or
can't.
you
I
may
can't even
leave.
think of a
I
scene,
can't offer you
a
any
visual
other choices.
in Blade Runner that doesn't hold
Fair
up to
enough.
today.
I wanted to ask about Marcus Eisenduller.
I can't tell you who killed him if that's what you're asking.
We've already got a suspect. What I want to know is why the killer would be interested in replicant DNA information.
That's a stupid question.
Oh yeah? Why's that?
Your suspect is obviously a replicant, a very dangerous one.
I thought replicants were safe, more human than human. Isn't Dr. Tyrell pushing to make it legal to use rep labor to clean up the kipple?
Blade
Are we
Runner
here to
was
discuss
shot in
corporate
81. It
policy
came
or
out in
Marcus
82.
Eisenduller's murder?
A little of both. You heard about the moonbus hijacking.
In fact, it was a back-to-back
Yeah, I guess you would have.
shoot for
50 people dead.
Raiders of the Lost Ark and then Blade
You
Runner,
can't blame.
which is why
I'm surprised you aren't out doing spin control.
Ford Deckard didn't wear
The public gets
fedora
nervous when your pets
like he did
wander
in the
around the
script.
city without a leash.
And he went for the weird
Replicants aren't
haircut,
pets.
or as
Right. Pets live longer and don't go around killing people.
Brian James called it earlier as
They-
Leon, ugly
There are
haircut.
safeguards in the design.
Yeah, I've seen the data. Implanted memories, a 4-year lifespan. I'd probably get a little crazy too, but I don't think I'd start killing people.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of wind chimes either.
As I explained to Mr. Deckard earlier, I've given the Nexus 6 model a past. I've given it the purity and innocence of childhood, and all the joy and despair that comes with a real existence. That's hardly a death sentence. That's life.
I thought you weren't meeting with any more Blade Runners today.
Well, I decided to make an exception. Mr. McCoy, isn't it? You do understand the need for the Nexus 6 to have an identity.
Not really. No. I do see why a replicant who has an identity would want to steal Eisenduller's files.
Please, enlighten me.
They want more life.
They're wasting their time.
They're gonna come for you, just like they came for Eisenduller.
I have nothing to fear from any of my children. I tell them all exactly what I told you. Have I given you what you came here for?
I'm not sure. Yeah, maybe.
Then if you'll excuse me, I have a stockholder meeting to attend.
Go fuck yourself. Aw. There goes JF Sebastian right there in his little van.
Yes?
I'm looking for JF Sebastian.
That's me.
McCoy, LPD. You had a break-in?
I don't think I called anyone.
I was already here. I was chasing one of the perpetrators.
Well, everything's all right now. I'm pretty sure I can handle it.
You may think you can, but believe me, you can't. Better if I check it out.
Well, if you insist. I don't think they took anything. I don't really have anything here of any value.
You work for Tyrell Corporation?
Yes, sir. I'm one of the principal design engineers for Dr. Tyrell. He's a very nice man. You know, he even fronted me the money to buy this building. It's a landmark, you know. You really should see the front edifice. They put some amazing detail into it.
You feeling all right?
Oh, sure. I'm fine.
You wouldn't be hiding anybody, would you?
No, sir. There's nobody here but me and my friends.
What friends?
Good evening, Gia.
Evening, General. See? I make friends.
He almost looks real.
He's plenty real enough for me. And real good company, too.
Look, I gotta check the premises again. Maybe they left something behind.
Well, if you want to take a look, go on ahead. I can't stop you. But please be careful in my lab.
You got it. You know the design subcons down on the row, Miraji and Chu?
I've heard of them, but I've never seen them. I don't go in for the parties and stuff, and I never go down to the row.
You ever work with a Dr. Eisenduller?
We're in different fields. I'm in basic biogenetic design, and he works on the practical application of off-world physics. He seems to be a very nice man.
Who happens to be dead.
Dead?
He was murdered, probably by a replicant.
But replicants aren't allowed on Terra.
But they're here, nonetheless. And who do you think they'll start looking for next? How well do you know Dr. Tyrell?
Oh, I'm not sure anyone really knows him. But I can tell you this, he's a great man and a brilliant genetic designer. Dr. Tyrell and I play chess every week. I've only beaten him once.
What do you think the deal was with Runsiter and the twins?
Deal? I don't think I understand.
Runsiter was paying the twins for something. I saw the cash hidden inside a statue.
How would I know?
Come on, Sebastian. I heard you on the machine. You guys are buddies, right?
There were rumors that the twins were selling some of the animal prototypes to him.
You think that had something to do with their being fired?
Dr. Tyrell doesn't like anyone going around behind his back.
So, Tyrell would really be pissed if he knew Luther and Lance were helping renegade replicants.
You're a Blade Runner, aren't you?
Bingo.
But you said you were here about the burglary.
The guys who broke in might be replicants.
What in the world would a replicant want from me?
You worked on the Nexus 6 series, didn't you?
Just a little bit.
Would you say that the 6s are smarter than the old 4s and 5s?
They're supposed to be. Stronger and more agile, too.
So maybe they want to learn more about
What's
themselves.
up, Martin?
Maybe they want to pick your brain about their brains.
I think you should leave now, Mr. McCoy.
Just playing a little Blade Runner.
Got the straight scoop for me, or what?
I think you should leave now, Mr. McCoy.
I think I'll look around first, motherfucker. Ooh, would you like to touch my monkey?
Nothing more to find. I've gotten all I can from that. It wasn't a rep and it wasn't human, and it still gave me the willies.
Yeah, but was it the wet willies?
I couldn't tell who was winning, and I didn't much care. Chess was a little slow for me. I didn't have time to stop for synthetic eggs. I remember tasting a real one back when I was a kid. It was like liquid sunshine. Damn tasty.
Damn tasty. Damn Skippy. All right. I've rummaged around this poor guy's apartment enough.
Got the straight scoop for me, or what?
I think you should leave now, Mr. McCoy.
No, I am playing it on PC with GOG, G-O-G, because they're the ones who are selling it. Double check that that's saved. Yep.
It's a killer, I kid you not. Only 35 thou. Yeah, red, orange, blue, puke green, any color you want. Just give me 24 to hose the graffiti off. Just kidding. Ask for the man, Crazy Legs Larry. Toodaloo. Admiring that bishy cat, ain't you? I don't blame you. It's a classic ride in a deluxe sport package. It'll push 125 without so much as a shake. Of course, you gotta find the road for it.
That's always the problem.
Crazy Legs, Larry Hirsch. Pleased to meet you.
Ray McCoy.
What
You
Zach
can call
said.
me crazy. You can
It's
call
always
me
better
Larry.
to be late than never.
You can even call me Crazy Legs Larry.
Glad you guys are here.
But don't call me if you don't think a hot set of wheels ain't necessary.
I'm considering playing
The Fishy's exceptional. Mechanical is
L.A.
specific
Noire.
and flawless as usual. But they also save some of the classic styling of the old GM days.
Once I'm done with this.
Looks like a piece of work.
Forget those fibroplast Filipino heaps everyone's driving around. This is real. Just feast your eyes on this. You see it? You see it? That's actual chrome, the real stuff. They saved a couple hundred sheets of Tijuana chrome from before the war. It's completely legal and everything. Beautiful, isn't it?
I don't think I've ever seen it before.
And you probably won't ever see it again unless you steal this puppy. And honestly, no. Frankly, I gotta tell you, it's got your name written all over it. Ray McCovey.
McCoy.
Give it, take a couple letters.
I'll have to think about it.
But don't think too long
I'm
too hard
thoroughly-
about it, Roy. It's liable to be
bought
gonzo
the
by the
game.
time you come back.
Gotcha. You sell a black sedan a few days ago?
Black sedan? Hey, I got standards. If it ain't sporty, I got no room for it.
Yeah, I haven't
I've
been
seen
in
the
DOS in a
registration.
long
I know a woman
time,
bought it
Martin.
Oh, that sedan. Hey, look, a sexy blonde wants to pay
I
top
was,
dollar for the
I was
ugliest
still in the
car on
Army the
place.
last time I used
Who
DOS.
am I to say no?
Did you know who she was?
No, but I'd like to know her in the biblical sense if you catch what I'm saying. Look, Ray, it ain't a crime for me to make a living.
Yeah, that's kind of what Scum did. Is they built an emulator specifically for the game.
How about this girl? She look familiar?
You kidding? She ain't old enough to drive.
You've never seen her?
But they had to change
She
some
looks
things,
kinda familiar.
which is why
Think real hard.
when you click on
Maybe
the
you should
characters
try that
now,
arcade next
it
door.
automatically
She
talks
looks
to
like the
him.
kind of girl you see there all
When
the
this
time.
game first came
I'll
out,
do
you
that.
had when you would click on the person, you were given a window to select what to say to the person.
I hope you got paperwork for all these vehicles.
Are we kids or what, Ray? You're talking to Crazy Legs Larry Hirsch here.
I take that as a yes.
You can take it any way you want. Just don't take it for a test drive in the 4th sector. Kind of familiar?
Think real hard.
Maybe you should.
Ông đó đang nhìn mình.
Again, she's not here. I don't know why she's not here, but she's supposed to be here.
Ông đó đang nhìn mình.
I'm not sure what to do here. Oh, I'm not good. Oh, I got to do this thing again. God damn it. You know what I'm going to do?
It's a killer, I kid you not. Only 35,000. Yeah, red, orange, blue, puke green, any color you want.
Yeah, it's
Just
the
give
same
it
missing
24 to
girl.
hose
She's
the
supposed to
graffiti
be
off.
there.
Just kidding. Ask for the man, Crazy Legs Larry. Toodaloo. Admiring that bishy cat, ain't you? I don't blame you. It's a classic ride in a deluxe sport package. It'll push 125 without so much as a shake. Of course, you gotta find the road for it.
That's always the problem.
Crazy Legs Larry Hirsch. Pleased to meet you.
Ray McCoy.
You can call me Crazy, you can call me Larry, you can even call me Crazy Legs Larry. But don't call me if you don't think a hot set of wheels ain't necessary.
Okay.
The Bishi's exceptional. Mechanical is Pacific Rim flawless as usual. But they also save some of the classic styling of the old GM days.
Looks like a piece of work.
Forget those fibroplast Filipino heaps everyone's driving around. This is real. Just feast your eyes on this. You see it? You see it? That's actual chrome, the real stuff. They saved a couple hundred sheets of Tijuana chrome from before the war. It's completely legal and everything. Beautiful, isn't it?
I don't think I've ever seen it before.
and you probably won't ever see it again unless you steal this puppy. And honestly, no. Frankly, I gotta tell you, it's got your name written all over it. Ray McCovey.
McCoy.
Take a couple letters.
I'll have to think about it.
But don't think too long or too hard about it, Roy. It's liable to be gonzo by the time you come back.
Gotcha.
Well, I'm over on GOG.com, and AWG43 says that sometimes you have to revisit the arcade a few times if you weren't lucky to spot her there the first time. Hint, you don't have to leave Hysteria Hall location. Just walk into the arcade a few times and you'll see her for sure. All right, we'll see if that happens. That's kind of vexing. To me, that's a glitch. Hello? Are you here? No? Oh, she's not here. Maybe if I go out here. Oh, isn't that the thing, Zoltan or some shit like that from Big?
Tôi rất mong anh ngon nạn nhân. Cái đồ ăn ở đó rất là ngon.
Nope. Well, we're at an hour anyway. I'll just have to try this another time. And part of this is actually from a Sid Mead painting. I like that they use that. What? She's not here. Oh. The Blade Runner game in DOS is 2.1 gigs. God damn. How much of that is the game? See you later, Dust Wolfen. Come talk to this old Jewish couple.
Be good, you two.
Ông đó đang nhìn mình. Cái đồ ăn ở đó rất là ngon. Tôi rất mong anh ngon nạn nhân.
Yeah, I'm going to do this one last time, and then I'm going to save it. Oh my God, there she is. Look at that. I was going to go one last time.
You're sick, Lucy.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
Father told me to watch out for you.
I'm not going to hurt you.
Have you always lived on Terra?
Yes.
I always dreamed Terra would be so special and beautiful. Birds and flowers and trees and blue water.
Auf Wiedersehen,
like on the video.
Time
So
Prophet.
different from everything on, well, where I was.
Why'd they kill Runsitter's animals?
I didn't want them to. But Father, he was so angry. And Sadiq said Mr. Runsiter deserved it for treating me that way. It's so funny. I'm worth less than those animals. I guess I should hate them, but I don't.
So, all the animals were real?
Mr. Runsiter also used to buy some of the others.
Artificial.
He used to tell me that he was protected, that they came from somebody close to the source.
Who else was there that night?
Father and Uncle Zubin.
Can you take me to your father?
I don't think he'd like that. I don't know where he is, anyway.
Come with me. I've got a test I want you to take.
Yeah, kill that little bitch.
What a waste. What a waste.
Mình hỏi cái chỗ cảnh sát ở đâu ạ?
Well, I think I'll replay that level again later. I killed her. I don't think I was supposed to kill her, but I did because it allowed me. So what I'm going to have to do is go back and play that level again and make sure she shows up this time and do my best not to kill her. Because I don't even know where that leads, man. I really don't. I will save it, though, just because I'm curious. Save game. Killed Lucy. Oh, man. But you know what I'll call it? I killed Lucy. Oh, son of a bitch. Don't know how to spell. And I'll go ahead and end it here for the night. Oh, man. So that's it. For tonight. Thanks for showing up, guys. I fucking murdered that little 14-year-old girl. Jesus Christ. Why did it let me draw my weapon? What'd you say? I finished my spaceship and I decided I didn't think the windows were high enough quality, so I am rebuilding it. Oh. Well. Well, anyway, thanks for showing up, guys. Time Prophet, of course, and Lord Thoth, Dustwolfen, who's a friend of mine in real life, in Springfield. Martin, I'm so glad you were able to make it, man. And let's see, did anybody else show up? Oh, Curtis showed up. Thanks, everybody. I appreciate it, man. It was fun. I will be back again, and so will my buddy Zach's here. He will, be directing the episode. It's between him and Six. The two of them switch back and forth as far as producing / directing the episodes, helping me out. And hopefully one day I'll get to build my spaceship. Every state has a Springfield. What is it? What is that? Elm Street. Every town has an Elm Street. There's so many Springfields around the United States. Ours was in the running for the when they were going to release the movie for the premiere, but lost out. Oh well. But anyway, man, I'm done. I did an hour and 12 minutes of video game play. And I'm not sure. I may make Blade Runner once a week and make the other night playing another game. I'm thinking about Thursdays being LA Noire because I'm really wanting to sink my fangs into that. It looks so fucking awesome. And my wife bought it for me for my birthday this year, and I'm like, I would really like to talk about America, Time Prophet, Jesus Christ. But in German, what would that be? My German is so rusty. My dad spoke German around the house when I was a kid. And so I understood it better than I spoke it. And I mispronounced stuff like crazy. My dad used to make fun of me. But I did make a joke once in German. And I came over to see my dad when I was in my 20s. And he said, "Was ist los, mein Sohn?" Which means, "What is up, my son?" And I said, "Das Hund ist los, mein Papa." I don't know if Time Prophet gets the joke. I hope so. "Was ist los, mein Sohn?" Which means, "What is up, my son?" And I said, "Das Hund ist los, mein Papa," which means the dog is loose. Dad, my dad. It's using the word los very loosely. Das ist gut, ja. Wohin gehen Sie bitte? Wie geht es Ihnen? Du hast du Hunger? I remember lots of little things. Hast du Hunger? Eine Tasse Kaffee? Oh, my favorite from childhood. Maken Sie die Tür auf, bitte. Maken Sie die Fenster, bitte. It's like Fata. Yeah. There's a hint of an R before it, as I recall. I always pronounced it as Fata, like Fotter as a kid. And my dad told me I was saying it wrong. I said a lot. I said a lot of German wrong. I still do. My best friend, producer on the show, Jim Woodard, he corrects my German all the time. Yeah, bitte ist pardon. Sehr gut. That's good. Sehr gut. Yeah. Jeez. And I even have like a smattering of understanding of even Chinese. Hayao, boyao, bang bang. Yeah, bitte. It's also please. Bitte? It's all in the way you say it. And also German is a masculine, feminine language with the focus on masculine. So like if you're talking about the day of the week, it's considered masculine. So you wouldn't say it's das Montag, Monday. You would say der Montag. Der is the masculine. It's the same thing if you're talking about friends. If you have a mixed crowd of friends, you would say mein Freunds, plural. But if it's a bunch of women, you would say mein Freundins, or a female friend, mein Freundin. If it's a male friend, it's mein Freund, or if it's plural, mein Freunds. Yep. Do you have to say German? What the fuck are you saying? What? Germanx? Germanx? I don't know what you're saying. Russian's it's beautiful, but it's a brutal language. It sounds so angry. German is the angriest sounding language outside of really well-spoken Japanese. Latinx. Yeah. Machen Sie die Fenster dir. Very guttural. It's spoken from the lower part of the tongue. French, like Steve Martin says, is a language that if you're the only way to sound like you're saying it correctly, you have to sound like you're a choking victim. Oh, somebody help that man. He's speaking French. Hey, goodibus. Japanese. So, like, Japanese is one of those languages I want to learn. I'm working on learning Spanish. I've never really learned Spanish. My brother Michael, my late brother Michael, man, he was fluent. He ran a landscaping business, and so down in Phoenix, and so he had a lot of migrant laborers that worked with him, and his Spanish was just perfect. In German, that's Guten Morgen. Good morning. Wie will say this? That should be Z-I-S. Wie will say this only once? There should be a V in front of once. Once. That's how you speak German English. This is not good. Yeah. Thanks, Martin. Man, I appreciate it. I I got a copy of what is that software? I can't remember. And I want to learn it. And it's oh my God, Babel. I got Babel, and hoping that I can learn Spanish. But finding time for it when I had that job was sucky. But I think I'm going to start this week taking Spanish. What we can do, Martin, is you can help me as I'm learning by having short, brief conversations with me. Yeah. Well, alo is also alo. Upper UK, like northern England, they don't say hello or hello. They say alo with an A. Alo. And in fact, the way to say hello in Gaelic is alo. Yeah, I was in Malaga and Marbella, and good God, I spoke not one word of Spanish, and I ended up spending a lot of time around the expatriates from England that live there, and or stay there, and like when it was in Marbella, there was a whole area near the beach with British-owned businesses. And I went into a British pub. It was a gay pub, technically, because everybody there was gay. But I didn't care. I was 13 years old and just happy to be around people that spoke English, because I get so lonely when I was over there in Spain. Ask her about it, because I know, like in Scotland, they say hello, and I need to ask Viking, because he's from Liverpool, and I forget if they say hello or hello. This is my new cup my woman got for me. Hope you can't see it. There it is. It does not get condensation on it. It's awesome. But hey, I hate ending this, guys, but I've gone over, and I've got a schedule to keep. But what do you guys think about splitting the week up and just doing Blade Runner on Tuesdays and doing LA Noire on Thursdays until I finish that game? I just I want to shake it up a little bit and play some more games. Plus, I'm getting my sea legs back to playing first-person shooters, and hopefully in the next week to 2 weeks, I'll be showing, streaming Call of Duty games. I'll either be playing, because I'm having a problem with Warzone, which is through BattleNet. It's glitchy as hell. I lag, and I'm on a high-end internet. There should be no lag, so it's got to be something between BattleNet and my computer that's having a problem. And I checked, my computer's high-end. I can play all sorts of games that are new. For some reason, Warzone's giving me trouble. But I could play Modern Warfare. I think I have... Oh, shit. Which one do I have? I have 3. Yeah, I have Modern Warfare 3. And I can do the campaign and do that live. No, if you go to BattleNet, Warzone is the Call of Duty platform, and you can have Warzone, but to play the other ones, you have to have Warzone. Warzone is the way it goes out, and it's what's going on. It's got these new graphics, and they just did some updates to try to fix it. They made a bunch of patches, but because I'm not the only person that had the problem. And apparently I'm still having the problem that other people have complained about. That's this weird lag. Like an image will be going, looks good, and then all of a sudden it freezes. And then boom, you're in another position. And I can't stand that shit. And when I'm playing live, nothing pisses me off more than running, and then all of a sudden there's like no movement, and then it pops back on and you're 20 feet outside the area where you wanted to go. And that'll just fucking set me off. No, this is modern. This is Call of Duty Warzone. It's different. It's not the same game. Call of Duty Warzone. Yeah, the one thing I have trouble with in that game, when I tried it, is like I got the demo for it. I can't drive worth shit in those games, and I'm hitting other cars, taking out poles. It's really stupid. So I'm like, it's sort of like an episode of Police Squad or The Naked Gun, where you just tearing shit up. You get to the location, everything's dramatic and normal again. Then you get back in your car and you're like driving like the Keystone Cops, and then you get to your location and it's all normal again. It's fucking weird. Yeah, I walked away from Halo because of all the cheating. That just fucking, oh God. America's Army, we had problems with it too, way back in 2005, 2006. And I got so pissed. I was in a top clan on America's Army. And we had to go into rooms with referees who would look at our systems. I don't know how they did it. It was through the people that clan website. I can't even remember its name now. It's been too long. And they would check to see if you're cheating. They could check to see if you're modded. And then you're allowed to go into your clan matches. And I've told people, it's like I've had allegations because I was so good at doing stuff that I was modded. And I'm like, I'm not modded. I just know how to do this stuff. And I'm good at it. And I have an amazing headset. I used to have that really nice 7.1 surround sound Turtle Beach headset. And it was just, God, I could hear your nuts scrape against your leg in a combat game. And I could hear where everybody was. In fact, just look at this. Hold on. I'll show you an example of it. Where's the video? Here we go. This is a good example of share screen. Yes. Go on, share screen. There it is. Let me put that full screen. Put this at full screen. And this is me taking out the entire team within there it is right there, 17 seconds. The entire team plus one. And the reason I knew where everybody was because my Turtle Beaches. And of course, my speed was set to 10, the highest setting for turns. Oops. Wait a minute. Audio is required. There we go.
RCXD ready for launch. The killer drone on standby.
What setting is that on? Oh my god, it's at the lowest setting. It's the garbage.
RCXD ready for launch. The killer drone on standby.
There it is. Oh man. I like to get back to that skill level. I miss those days. But it says, generally speaking, I don't like to play multiplayer games. However, as later, oh, cool. Yeah, I can't stand third-person shooters. I can only play first-person shooters. I don't want to look at the back of somebody's head. I want to look down the barrel of a gun. And Call of Duty, like Halo, is really good until it was infiltrated by cheaters and children. And don't get me wrong, I love kids, but I fucking hate playing kids on Xbox. And so Halo became nothing but a bunch of 10-year-olds going, I'm going to rape you. I'll teabag your ass. And I'm like, okay, you guys fuck off. I want to go find a new game. So a buddy of mine's like, hey, you need to try Battlefield. And Battlefield annoyed me because it's third person. And then Call of Duty popped up, and I'm like, hey, this looks interesting. I think I'll play that. And Call of Duty was fucking awesome. And I've had a relationship with Call of Duty since 2006 or 2007. 2007 is when I bought my first Call of Duty game. And before that, I just played America's Army because it was an awesome game. Officially designed by the U.S. Army. Works with, what's their name? The Tom Clancy company. Yeah, don't get me wrong, I enjoy Star Trek, but I downloaded that game and I just couldn't get into it. It's like, I like multiplayer for a reason. I like pitting my skills against another person. And I just want to do that. And that's what I do. I like a lot of my friends on Facebook. These are people that I met through Xbox, and they're like, they'll tell you I was just not only was like a good player, but I was a vicious shit talker. Because back before you were able to mute everybody, you talk shit in the lobby, and I fucking love that, man. Fucking with people, getting in their heads. I do different voices. I would act mentally retarded. I thank you for letting me play with you today. I'm sorry I broke your pliers. Boom. Hope you're not mad at me. Or I'd act, kind of gay. Hi, what's your name? You sound kind of cute. Are you a girl? Boy, I like that. No hair down here. I got muted by so many people. People back out of lobbies just because I would fuck with them. My clan would laugh their asses off. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Why do you do that to people? And I'm like, I don't know. I'm a dick. I like fucking with people. I'm entertained. I entertain myself by fucking with people. No, see, I do that too, Martin. Like LA Noire doesn't have live. That is a straight up story. And I'm so excited to do stuff like that. And I always play the campaigns before I get on live, except for one game. And that was Black Ops 3. And Black Ops 3, I just fucking jumped on and just started playing it. And I learned all these little things that you could do in Black Ops 3 you couldn't do in the previous iteration. And I'm like, this is fucking awesome. And then finally, after I've been playing it for a couple weeks, I'm like, I haven't played the campaign. So I got on there and I played the campaign. Well, the campaigns are the stories. Yeah, I agree with you. I like the plots. I like the Call of Duty premise. The whole over the whole. Is my mic fucked up? What the hell was that? The whole overarching story arc for Call of Duty Modern Warfare is like one of the best. I'm not excited about the new game. I think it's stupid. I think that they got infiltrated by a bunch of woke cunts, and they're making games that they have a villain now that just is dumb. It's like they're the best villains in movie history and in video game history are villains who thought they were the good guys. They think they're right. They think they're completely justified in what they're doing. And Call of Duty, I love their villains. You know, whether they're small villains to, just for one story, or the overarching villain like Zatrov or whatever his name was in Call of Duty Modern Warfare. Fucking cool character, man. Great payoff in Modern Warfare 3. That's fucking good. But then I saw the promo for like new Call of Duty, and they got this girl with tats on, dragon tats or whatever the fuck they are. And she's like got a patch on, and the patch makes an X on her face, and she's clearly, obviously, quite in love with her villainy. And I'm like, you know what? There's nothing worse than a two-dimensional villain. Nothing. You cannot have a good story if you have a two-dimensional villain. It's not going to work. So I'm not interested in a lot of their new stuff because I think their writers are garbage. But back when Ravensoft was involved, we got some good fucking writing. Yeah, I like doing headshots too. Makarov. Yeah, that motherfucker. What a great villain. Yeah, when he led that first thing and you walk through the airport and you're just shooting people, I had trouble with that. I mean, I walked away from that going, what the fuck did I just do? But Makarov was a very good villain. The general, I think it was Michael Ironside did the voice of. I think it was. I'm not sure. He turned, or no, it was Lance Henriksen, I think, was the general who ends up being a bad guy who's in with Makarov. Just, God, great fucking villains in that series. And of course, Price and Soap. Well, great fucking characters. Kevin McKidd. I actually cried in the game, in the campaign when he died. I was like, fuckity fuck. And I also cried when I thought Price had died. Yep. And I got emotional in Modern Warfare 3 when the Eiffel Tower went down. Jesus Christ. Anyway, hey guys, I've gone on too long. It's really great hanging out with you, man. But I got to bugger off and go do some stuff. Thanks again, Zax, for helping me. And Martin, thank you, dude. Thank you, Time Prophet. I don't think anybody else is here. I think it's just us. No, it's just 7 people are here. Thank you all for showing up. And I deeply appreciate it, man. And please feel free to share. I will be back Thursday to play some more Blade Runner. I think I'll undo my killing of Lucy. I can't believe I fucking shot her. I'm like, why would you do that? And the answer is because the game let me. Bugger is pretty slang. It means ass fuck. In Spanish, I'm not Spanish, Italian, it's Bafanguilla. I think that's it. Bafanguilla. Ass fucker. Anyway, I'm going to get out of here, guys. Thank you so much for showing up. I deeply appreciate it, man. I hope you guys have a great night. Until next time, here we go.
Hey guys, thanks for watching Pop Culture Minefield. If you've enjoyed the show, please remember to like and subscribe, and don't forget to hit the bell icon. Remember, you can find us at Pop Culture Minefield on both Facebook and Instagram. Thank you again.